Hiyo, today I want to talk about make one right and make one left. When I knit raglan sweater or v-neck sweater, I use those two techniques to increase. Make one right to right shifting, make one left to left shifting. But what if I use vice versa, the other way around? Make one left to the right shifting, make one right to the left shifting. Which is better looking? Okay, so I want to show you and discuss about it today. All right? Hey yo, just a quick favor before we start. Everything here is free except for my gauge template. Patterns are in the description box and free to download. I do this so many people can enjoy knitting and learning for free. So, if you find this helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps. All right, let's get started. All right, first of all, I want to show you how to do make one right and make one left. I just want to make sure, okay? And I am going to use running thread to do the make one right and make one left, okay? There's other way, but today using the running thread. So right shift, make one right, and left shift, make one left. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, so knit all the way until one stitch before the marker, and then do the make one right. So first of all, knit until one last stitch. Okay, and I'll show you make one right first. There we go. Using the running thread, hook onto left needle, and make sure the loop shifting towards to right. This is the right position, and you always knit the loop connecting to next stitch. Okay, the other side connecting to previous stitch. So I'm knitting front loop like that. Okay, this is make one right and make one left. Okay, first knit original stitch and then running thread. Hook onto left needle, okay, the other way around, and the running thread shifting towards to left. And which one is the connecting to next stitch? Front loop? No. And back loop? Yes. Connecting to next stitch. So I am going to knit back loop. This is make one left. Now I'm going to show you 4 different sample. Okay? The first of all, I'm increasing side by side, just like a raglan sweater. Okay? The sample 1 with the garter stitch. Okay? Same direction. I put the marker in the center, just like that. Okay? And then same direction means make one right to the right shift and make one left to the left shift, increasing. What do you think? Around that, mid stitch, I'm talking about the raglan line. You can really tell this is right shifting. The stitch goes to right for the make one right and stitch goes to left for the make one left. Okay, so remember how it looks. Okay, kind of okay, smooth, not bad, right? And next one, without the garter stitch. Okay, it's easy for you to, remember. This is opposite direction. So make one left for the right shifting and make one right to the left shifting. So can you see the, mid raglan area? Which one you like? Maybe with the garter stitch one, which means, the same direction. Because this one, opposite one, looks a little bumpy. What do you think? So I probably like same direction. More smooth around the raglan line. Well, if this is the raglan, sweater. What do you think? Yeah, don't you think it's a little bumpy with this, the opposite direction? Okay, so side by side increasing. I think I like the same direction. I should say right direction. Okay, so next, I'm gonna actually increase both edge. Make one right and left. And what about opposite? Okay, there we go. One with the garter stitch is same direction. So this one, make one right to right shift and make one left to left shift increasing. Look at this. Okay, sure, the stitch, same direction. Okay, the other side, same thing. Okay, it's good, normal, right? And just remember, how it looks. Now, I'll show you. This is the opposite direction. So, make one left for right shifting. Looks a little smoother. And make one right for the left shifting. What do you think? If I compare the same direction one is a little more bumpier. What do you think? The top one is with garter, so same direction, and the bottom one is without the garter and opposite direction. What do you think? I think I like the opposite one better. If you want to increase, on the edge. You know what I'm saying? It's really up to you, but again, the opposite sample is little smooth on the edge. So, side by side, same direction. And increasing on the edge, maybe opposite direction. I don't know. It's really up to you. Okay. Definitely for the raglan sweater. Okay. For the raglan increasing, I'm gonna use the same direction. It's easy to remember anyway. But the V-neck, maybe I will use opposite. I don't know. What do you think about that? But for the V-neck, I'm gonna actually add the rib, right? 1 by 1 rib or 2 by 2 ribs. So it doesn't really matter. Okay? So I sometimes use the opposite increasing for the V-neck. I never really, thought about how it looks. But look at this raglan increasing. Definitely looks beautiful. There's no bumpy or anything. It's a little bit different, way of doing the make one right or make one left. But the V-neck, I don't really know. What do you think? Anyway, so here's my conclusion. Okay, if it's raglan increasing, like increasing, side by side, I'm gonna use same direction for sure. Okay, right shifting, make one right, left shifting, make one left. Then around the raglan line is more smoother. If you want a bumpy line, you can do whatever you want. Okay, but the V-neck, maybe I'm gonna try one more time because increasing on the edge, right? So I'm gonna maybe next time try to do the opposite direction increasing and see what happens. If it's same result because of the the ribbon, add ribbon so you don't really notice, then I guess it's really up to you. But the easiest way to remember is always same direction. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's it for today. If you think it's worth to try, why don't you knit sample like I did? Okay, and decide which method you want to use. That's all. Enjoy knitting.